Yeah! YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. We talking about AEW All In pay-per-view. That's what we talking about right now. And it seems like the main event has already been set. Both main events, both of the big ticket matches, both of the big fish matches are already set and it's in place. And I'm not gonna lie, that card looking crazy. So first we got Toni Storm, timeless Toni Storm versus Mercedes, all about the money Monet, formerly known in WWE as Sasha Banks. Now this match, is crazy because both main event world title matches is going to be very unpredictable. It's crazy because one can make a case that Mox is probably going to win, but this one right here, Toni Storm versus Mercedes, that one is pretty unpredictable because we got one person in Toni Storm who has been doing a beautiful job running that women's world title division. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen because you got her killing it, body in the division. And then you have Mercedes Moné holding down the women's TBS championship division on literally on her shoulder. And there's a lot of hate. She's definitely getting a lot of hate. A lot of people are like, yo, who's going to beat her? Who's going to take the title off of her? I think the more important question is, between these two, who gets the W? Do we let Mercedes pin and beat Toni Storm and we allow her to get her fourth championship right now? Like, she's literally holding 3 championships. So do we allow her to get a fourth one, or do we break everything that they've built for Mercedes Moné and her undefeated streak and we let Toni Storm get the W? To me, it's a lot harder to decipher whether or not one should get pinned or the other should get pinned. But I don't think for something as big as All In, I don't think that there's going to be a disqualification victory or any no contest situations and stuff like that. I think that there's going to be a clear-cut winner, and I think that winner is going to be Mercedes Moné. Not even going to lie to you. That, for starters, it's going to build a lot more heat because what I've noticed from AEW is they like a lot of go-home heat. They like a lot of go-away heat more than anything. Tony Khan, he likes to have his Hill champions hold the championships for so long that you're just chomping at the bit. You want to see the next person up beat this person for the championship. And I think that that's what they're going to do. They're going to give Mercedes all of the belts. I know it's going to piss people off, but that's what they might do because whoever pins Mercedes Moné one-on-one clean is probably going to get pushed to the moon. The moon, the stars, the entire galaxy. So if we're being real, that will probably, if you're trying to protect Mercedes Moné and build up a bigger star to beat her, they might go with that. Only reason why I feel like that's probably going to happen, because Toni Storm, she already lost the AEW Women's Championship before, and she's gotten pinned in the past, so it won't be taboo if she gets pinned. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. I could be dead off. I don't know. I just now really started tapping into AEW, and it's probably evident, but I've been tapping in full time lately is what I meant. I've always been watching AEW here and there, but I'm actually glued. My eyes are peeled. I'm trying to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So my pick, personally, is probably going to be Mercedes, and I'm not even mad at it. She deserves everything she's getting, and she bet on herself, and shout out to her. Match 2. Adam Hangman Page versus Jon Moxley. Now, this one, I don't know. This could go either way as well, but this one would probably be a lot more predictable than Mercedes versus Toni Storm, if you ask me. Because it's pretty obvious that they're probably gonna let Jon Moxley beat Adam Page, really and truly. Now it would be cool to see Hangman get his second AEW championship reign. That would be cool, but on the run that the Death Riders and Jon Moxley's been on, I don't know, man. I don't see it. I personally think that they're waiting for Darby Allin to come back, and he's going to be the one to beat Jon Moxley. If I had to take an educated guess, it would either be him or the Hurt Syndicate is going to help MJF capture that championship. Or before MJF captures the championship, and excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. Allergies is kind of whooping my ass right now, so I sound nasally and crazy. But this content got to go out. But either MJF uses the Hurt Syndicate to beat Moxley, which wouldn't really make a lot of sense. They're probably going to wait until Moxley drops the title, and then they're going to give it to a babyface, and MJF is going to win it there. More than likely. Could be wrong, could be dead wrong. I don't know. But this match is a lot more predictable if you ask me. Because remember previously when I was talking about that go away heat? That's exactly what Jon Moxley has. And I'm not going to lie, I've been overly critical of Jon Moxley and his world title reign and how I'm not really the biggest fan of it, because what type of champion comes out without the championship? All of this, oh, we're going to switch up and ruin the establishment and anti-establishment gimmicks and stuff like that. After a while, it kind of gets whack, and then you got guys like Willa Yuta just standing there looking stupid. So, you know what I'm saying? It's more so go away heat. Only one I like in that in that group is Claudio Castagnoli. Really and truly, and I'm not glazing, but I'm looking forward to both of these matches, and as the card progresses, it's going to be a really good pay-per-view. I'm going to be tapped in. A lot is going on. A lot can change between now and July, so you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could be added to it. There's so many things and so many ways that they could go with this that I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. And it's hard to get excited about wrestling these days. If you know what I'm talking about. If you've been here and you've seen my previous videos, you kind of already know what I'm alluding to. No need to even bring it up. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who's winning these main event matches? Is it going to be Toni Storm and Mercedes? Who's going to go over? Who's going to go over between Jon Moxley and Hangman Page? We about to see. We about to get it cracking, man, and I'm looking forward to it. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the subs. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new here and you like what you hear, yo, just be prepared. I'm tapped in. Like, I'm working, bro. We working. We all working. But, you know, if it's a first and last time situation, I appreciate you guys too. But either way, I'm doing work. I'm tapped in. But I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.